Hi everyone, welcome to another What's Next video here in North County, San Diego, California. I'm in Duluth Canyon. My name is Ricky and my channel is about what's next. I'm a senior and I am living in the moment and I do whatever comes next. I try not to plan anything because every time I do, I disappoint myself. Either I don't have the money to do it or it just doesn't work out. So I just go along with whatever I find to do, and that's kind of what this channel is about. I've got a garden to explore. I've done shorts about all kinds of things that happen to me during the day, and because it's getting cold out here, we're getting to a winter, I'm going to transform this little greenhouse area. Not only is it going to be my greenhouse for future garden, but it is also going to be my little studio to do these burls, these root burls. So I'm going to be narrating this as I go along. At the end of this video, or as this video goes along, I'm going to show you what I had to do to peel these things, what the process looks like. I think if you've seen my videos, you've seen some shorts of these shapeshifters. This one here, it had a lot of views. It was a popular one. And I'll use the magic of editing to zoom in on this, and you'll see this one here was a happy shapeshifter. It was called a shapeshifter, a chip off of one of the videos that's going to be coming up in one of my corners here sooner or later. As I talk, I'm going to be putting video clips in different places here about what the process of making these root burls are. Well, you know, as I said, it takes a lot of soaking, and that is part of the process, and get a lot of the tannin out, and also by putting a little baking soda in there, it changes the pH of the wood a little bit to the higher side, and that kind of inhibits mold growth and stops some of the dry rot that's going on within the wood. So bringing that pH on a higher level does a lot of that. It also exterminates whatever kind of critters might still be living in that piece of root burl. They've been in the ground for over 100 and something years, so you can imagine that there are things that are still alive in this thing, including termites. So after a week or so inside of a barrel or a bucket and a little baking soda, and you do have to change that water, that tannin, it gets pretty dark, and it gets within 2 or 3 days, it takes on a real aroma. It has you can smell it just fermenting. So you change the water out, and then in about a couple of weeks, you'll be ready to peel these things. That's a thing of its own, peeling and then pressure washing them and getting them down to the point that you can start taking off dead wood and finding out what this thing looked like 50 years ago. That's how much wood you have to take off, about 50 years worth of growth to find the shapeshifter that's underneath this thing. So that's the one I'm holding. I'm going to be starting today. Not going to get finished with that one today. I have started this one 2 days ago. This is another small one, nothing like the ones that I'm showing here in a second. Those big ones out there that I've done the pressure washing with. I've treated them, I've put them back, I've soaked them again, I've peeled them again. I've had them in here and peeled them. Hours of that. I mean, we're talking 2 weeks of several hours of picking and peeling up that old bark, and then making sure everything was dead. There was no more live termites or anything like that in there. And in the meantime, I found another chip that I wanted to work on. This is a little older than this piece here, and it does have some good hard wood in here, but there's also a lot of almost super dry wood. It's almost on the edge of dry rot, but it's not there. It's like the glue that holds the wood together, the lignin I think it's called, has kind of worn away from some of the edges, so it's a little rougher. This is going to get another sanding today. It has had one peel, so I'm going to sand this one more barrel sand, and that is with this tool that I use out here. Really fine dust. This is really hard wood, creates real fine dust. I don't want to breathe that stuff, so I have a fan here that I turn on, and that blows the air going this direction, and then I have a big air fan here sucking it on out, and then I'm also wearing a mask with some filtration underneath that as well. So I don't want to breathe this stuff, that's for sure. So anyway, I'm going to get busy with these things, and I'll be putting together the video and narrating it. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, I really appreciate that. I think maybe in a couple years I might get 1,000 subscribers. That would be really cool. But I'm getting a few, like a couple a month, and I guess that's better than nothing for, you know, a free thing to do and people getting something to watch, whatever phenomenon of aging you want to see happening here. So, and that's the truth. So hang in with me for a few years here. We'll see whatever's going to be coming next, because I'm going to keep the channel going. So thanks for watching this one. If I don't tell you thanks for watching at the end, I'm going to turn the camera around and do some more working on these root burls today.